Hi, it is July 24th, 2021. I had a friend contact me today and ask me why I am not promoting my channeling, why I'm not, stepping out of my comfort zone and letting people know that I have the ability to do this. So I thought, she has a point. Okay, so my name is Robin Sheridan. I am a spirit whisperer, which means I do spiritual mentoring. I'm a Reiki healer. I do Akashic readings, theta healing, oracle reading, mediumship, channeling. I have all of these amazing gifts that I really haven't been able to share with a lot of people. And it's not so much that I didn't want to, it's just that I've been working like the rest of you, 9-to-5 jobs and trying to survive and support myself as a single person. And I recently retired in 2020 and made the commitment that I would start building my business. It's been a long haul to get here. I've had to learn a lot. I've had to step out of my comfort zone in so many different ways. And I've really had to trust my skills and talents. And I made a lot of mistakes along the way, just like the rest of us. And I realized that if I don't honor who I am and what I do, other people aren't going to honor that either. So a part of being empathic, a part of being a healer, a part of being, a spirit whisperer is valuing what I do, valuing the information I share with others, and, really respecting those gifts and skills. So we're going to do some channeling here tonight. Mary Magdalene and Kuan are both in my spiritual committee that I connect every day, and I did some automatic writing with them and asked if they wanted me to go ahead and jump into this channeling. There's many other people on YouTube that do it all the time, and I watch them and I thoroughly enjoy them, and I think, oh my goodness, they're so brave. So it's my turn to be brave. It's my turn to step up and share with you these messages. And these messages come from Spirit. They're meant to, in speaking to you, they're meant to help raise your physical vibration, raise your ability of comprehension, and give you the messages that you need to receive. So we're going to start out with a little bit of a prayer. So if you just want to relax, close your eyes. Creator of all that is, it is commanded that Archangel Michael create a gold sphere around this channeling session, that all things that are revealed here today are to the highest and greatest good of all people, that only the truth be revealed, and that all things flow from the heart chakra, and that all things that are meant to be revealed will be revealed in the highest and greatest manner, to the highest and greatest good of all. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. I'll get better at that. I usually do all of this in my head. I usually don't do this out loud. All right. So, Goddess Kuan, she's going to have me pull a card, and we're going to talk about that. We'll be talking about the card and her message for humanity. I love working with the Goddess Kuan. She's very loving, kind. Whenever she comes through, I just have this warmth in my heart that's just so beautiful and calming and peaceful. It's really amazing when these different spiritual beings, these ascended teachers and healers, come through. All right, so she's got white mantra, Mother Protects. So these are the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle cards by Alana Fairchild. And I'm just going to read a little bit about that card, and then we'll get into a discussion about it. I love it that these cards, they're very in-depth, they go really deep, but she always has this beginning of what it means. I bring you my mantra. I bring you my protection. I bring you serenity absolute. No interference can harm you. No apparent obstacle will deter you. No other can prevent your divine success. I empower your immediate return to peace of mind with unconditional trust in me. I bestow this blessing through my mantra, alive and inscribed in white light. Within your heart center now, Om Mani Padme Hum. You are held in my protection, and all is well and unfolding according to my grace. Be at peace. That's the beautiful. So Kuan Yin, she really wants everybody to really feel that they're safe and they're protected, and no matter what is going on outside and around you, she really wants you to go to your heart center and really connect with who you are and how you want to feel each and every day. She has this amazing ability to just wrap you up in this warm white blanket of energy. I can see this warm white blanket of energy around me. I can feel her love and her compassion. And I know that she's there with me all the time. It's really amazing because I don't always pull her cards. And there's many days when I ask, would you like me to pull a card? And she's like, no, I've got you. You're okay. So Mother Kuan Yin really wants to let you know that she's got you. You're okay. And when you're feeling insecure, or you're feeling unloved, or you're feeling that, you know, you're feeling that panic and that frustration, just know that if you close your eyes and center it and ground and call her in, she's there for you. She'll really make you feel loved and wanted and protected. She's just sending out a lot of love. She's also showing me this beautiful lotus blossom. She's just reminding you that this lotus blossom, like there's 1,000 petals on here, so there's 1,000 different scenarios. And think about that. There's 1,000 different scenarios for every question or for every emotion. And when you think that we've got that many options, it's kind of freeing. I don't know, it just makes me feel like, wow, I never really thought of it that way before. I never really thought about that for one individual frustration or fear, there's 1,000 solutions. There's 1,000 ways to go or move. And so what she's suggesting is go to love first. Really tap into that heart chakra and really go to love first. Pick that lotus petal first, love. And when we center and we ground in love, then it awakens our awareness. It takes that stress off of us. It takes that fear and anxiety away and allows us to see the rest of the blossoms on that lotus flower. And it's just so beautiful. It's just this amazing energy, and wow. Thank you, Mother Kuan Yin. That's really beautiful. I'm so grateful. I never really thought of the lotus blossom that way, of having all of those options or possibilities. I like that. Because I don't know about you, but I've been freaking out a little bit like the rest of you, and I try not to. I try to know that if I needed to do things differently than what I'm doing right now, I would get the message. I would know that I need to do things differently. So trust in that, you know, trust in when you hear that there's things that we need to do or we're supposed to do, or, you know, think about that there's just not one right decision. There's 1,000 options and they're all okay. You get to choose which one you want to take. Nobody else can choose it for you. Okay, thank you. All right, so that's Mother Kuan Yin. Thank you. Okay, so now Mary Magdalene would like me, have a little sip of tea, would like me to pull a card, a goddess card. Now Mary Magdalene is, I cannot believe how many people are channeling Mary Magdalene right now. She is just everywhere. Pretty much every spiritual person I know is channeling Mary Magdalene right now. It's all about love and compassion, and she's got some really important messages. She's just there. And I love that. She showed up for me last year, and she showed up with me getting a book. And I'm rereading the book for the third time. I talked about it today in Clubhouse, this beautiful book. And then it was like, oh, I really need to read this book again. So, yeah. All right, Mary Magdalene. Ooh, Yuki Ono, Stillness. All right, beautiful. So let's see what this card has to do with the message that Mary Magdalene would like us to tap into. So let's go to this. All right. Some days you wake up frozen, stuck, and unable to move due to the effects of emotional denial and resistance to what is in front of you. Or maybe you're exhausted, spent from the emotional burden of your current situation. The winter goddess Yuki Ono has come to help you move out and pass this experience into a healthier state of stillness. When you are frozen, it's the ego that is refusing to accept life on life's term, potentially causing you fear and depression. A particular situation or person may be causing you to see yourself as a victim. The goddess Yuki Ono reminds you that this is but a temporary moment in the millions of moments in your life. The task she has for you is to answer one question. Will you trust the great goddess in the universe to be your active partner in co-creating? If slow down and let all your troubles go, and you will see the miracle life has to offer. I love that. So Mary Magdalene knows that the world is in upheaval. She's come through on numerous occasions through many, many people, and she's so grateful for the opportunity that so many of us are asking for her guidance and allowing her to come through and speak. She wants you to know that you are deeply loved, that she is here, that the earth is surrounded by amazing angels and ascended healers and teachers that are all here to help assist you in this transition. She understands that the earth is going through a great upheaval. There are so many devastating things happening on the earth, to people, to nature, to our emotions, to our rights and freedoms. She wants you to remember that mankind has been through this many, many times. And it seems like we have a short period of peace somewhere on the planet Earth. While in other parts of the planet Earth, there is still suppression and death and freedoms being taken away. But it is time to really take a stand. It's time to get off the fence. It's time to make a decision. Who are you at soul level? She's really asking you to ask yourself this question. Who are you at soul level? Who do you want to be? What kind of life do you want to live? Do you want to be counted among those who are having faith in their intuition, are having faith in their desires and choices. Do you want to be a part of the solution? Do you want to stand up and say, and I'm going to use the word, hell no more, because that's what she's saying. No more. There comes a time in everyone's life where you need to make a decision. You need to choose. And the time is now. There's no more letting somebody else making the decision for you. There's no more saying, I'm going to wait till tomorrow. There's no more tomorrows. The decision you need to make is now. You need to decide who you are, who you want to be, and what you're going to do about it. Trust in your inner guidance. Believe in your inner guidance. Fear is just the lack of control. But as soon as you make a decision, then you are now in control. Decide. Decide today who you are and where you want to be tomorrow. I love you. Beautiful message from Mary Magdalene and from Kuan. I want to thank you. I want to thank Mary Magdalene and Kuan for being here. I pulled other decks of cards, but they're saying that that's their message for today. And there's just beautiful, wonderful, warm energy around me, and I'm hoping you are all feeling this beautiful, warm energy being sent to you. Know that you are not alone. The veil is very thin between the earth and those that have passed, between the earth and the angels, between the earth and the ascended teachers and healers. They're there. You can just put out your hand and you can feel them on the other side. Go ahead, put your hands up. You can just ask to feel them. That energy is amazing. They're right there. And when you're feeling really stressed and you really don't know what to do, or you just can't get centered and grounded, I know I understand now why angels were always, in the prayer position. And I really didn't understand it until I was reading my Reiki manual again. And it's amazing how we have these tools and we have the information at our fingertips. But when I took my Reiki course, I was in my 30s. And I was just learning. And there's so much I didn't understand. The depth of the knowledge and the wisdom that was in that book. But at the time, I was not spiritually mature enough to tap into the depths and the knowledge of that information. So I'm always grateful when I am prompted to reread my manuals, to reread my books. And so when you're in this prayer position and your hands are cupped, you're holding this beautiful energy in front of your heart. And you just feel yourself relaxing. Your shoulders just start to relax. And you kind of want it so you can feel your breath from your nose on the fingertips. And just sit in that peacefulness. And then when you've relaxed, your hands will just automatically just release. And that means you have grounded, you've centered, you've relaxed. It's a beautiful process. You all have the ability to talk to angels. You all have the ability to talk to Mary Magdalene and Kuan or whoever it is you want to talk to. The important thing is to go into your heart chakra and think and feel and comprehend from the heart. Okay, and when your head starts hurting, that's the message that you need to get out of your head and go back to your heart. All right. So this is Robin Sheridan, Spirit Whisperer, sharing the messages from Kuan and Mary Magdalene tonight. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm really grateful to my friend Joanne who said, get off the pot, Robin. Start sharing your gift. Okay. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.